Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Yes, good day, everybody that is watching me all over the world. This is Face TV Africa. 2023 general election is moving closer. On Saturday, which is 23rd of February, we are going to see who's going to be the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The outgoing president, President Muhammadu Buhari, has urged Nigerians to please do the right thing. But what I want to discuss today is very important, and I want to address the youth. And the reason why I'm doing it is because a lot of things and a lot of information, people are disseminating some false information around about the candidate of APC, PDP, Labour Party. Especially, everybody knows that I supported Peter Obi. But I want to come online, come on here, sorry, and declare my intention now that I'm voting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I have to tell you the reason why. And I want the youth to please don't judge me. I don't want any abusive comments. Please let us be reasonable enough, because I entitled to my own to my votes, and I have a right to. So please try to understand me. But before you judge me, I want you to please go and watch NESD summit. Watch this conference. Watch how the three of the candidates, digest the question, react to the question. I want you to see how they break down the issue that is facing the Nigerian problem. Because we're supposed to understand something, that the only problem that Bola Ahmed Tinubu have that I know now is the APC campaign team. I don't know the reason why they don't allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu to address the press, to talk to people, so that people can know the intention. Because I watched that video and I was speechless. And I want all the youth, please, before you vote this Saturday, if you really need this country to move forward, if you want this country to change in a positive way, I'm begging you guys, go and watch that NESD summit. Just type NESD summit on YouTube and watch 3 of them, because I watched it for like 3 hours. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is almost 1 hour. He did another one, I think 45 minutes. Atiku Abubakar like 1 hour. Likewise Peter Obi. And I watched the 3 videos. I now realize that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is capable to take us to the right path. I'm telling you the reality. And I want you to go and watch it before and rethink. To me, firstly, I want to play the video. Let us just at least watch some parts of it. Let's watch it together.
Standing on protocol. My name is Owen Omogiafo. I am the President Group CEO of Transcorp. It's a delight to be here today, and thank you, Dr. Jai, for the invitation. I am particularly pleased that you focused a lot on power, and you've talked about security, talked about oil and gas. So Transcorp, we have considerable investment in power, because in line with our purpose of improving lives and transforming the society, we recognize that power is what's going to actually catalyze the growth that we all seek across all the sectors, including what you said. In the past year, I've been Group CEO for about 3 years now. The past 6 months, thank you very much, sir. It was quite interesting, because as we saw the challenges with the oil and gas sector, we've also been impacted. And to put this in context, Nigeria's power today comes mainly from the thermal and hydro. The thermal is actually 89%. So as we're having the issues with gas, coming from the challenges around the sector, from the oil theft, the vandalization, it's affected the business and affected that sector. It'd be nice to just get some more information. Yes, we don't want to give out your secrets, but for me, as someone who represents investors, because that's what Transcorp is about, we do further investment, to be good to get to know more about what we are going to do specifically in this space.
Thank you very much. The question of our oil sector, you will have identified the problems. Today, there's artificial intelligence, there's technology that can censor those areas of interventions, illegal interventions. Metering is another thing. Reform that is so critical. To me, having been in that industry before, I was the last person on the also condensate project. I separated it from opaque countries. Amobu made profit. Why are we commingling? And what is the problem? That we are not today at a great advantage to compete with Russia on gas. Because we have not invested. We didn't put investment on long-term incentive to compete in Europe. Our gas is in the ground. It cannot turn to money until we push out there. What is the problem? Tax variations. The investors was lower taxes. I don't blame them. But I will grant you the lower taxes and take my deferred profit in the future. The deferred profit can be discounted. I'm turned to money today. As long as there's guarantee of no disruption and effective commitment to the sanctity of contract. Simple. I won't say more than that. I have a secret in my pocket.
Mine is not a compound question. It's a very simple one, sir. My name is Philip Shelbila, and I'm a director of NESG. How would you deal with corruption? All of the things that you've put forward would fail if that is not addressed. Thank you.
Your brief comment, yes.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Wasim Hussaini, I'm the Managing Director of Nestle, Nigeria PLC. Looking at the statistics of the past 20 months, I found out that 54% of the people who exited our company exited to leave the country. Not because they retired, not because they were sent out, not because a competitor took them from me. What are the actions of the government to help reduce migration of talents? Thank you.
The one on corruption and
By attracting investment. You know, I know what they're going to do. I've experienced it. I was a security guard. I was a student. Not that they are going for a white-collar job or blue-collar job and they are working in a comfort zone. I was a doorman. I was a security guard. Because I was going to school at the same time. Not all their paths are roses. I will discourage migration. I will offer you training and retraining. Give incentive, like I said earlier on, to corporate body that might hire 500 or 50 more people, and You can take it in a defer taxes. I can give you tax free on that. Just for them to be here. At least they will consume. And if I recruit more into the police, into the army, and others, they might call me an egusi soup economist, where they are own warehouse economy. The food those I recruit will eat here is grown in Nigeria. It expands the economy of this country. Some of them don't know what is cornflakes before they leave the shore of this country. So you change around the problem of migration only because the idle mind is a devil's workshop. They don't have no choice. On the corruption, you can not eliminate corruption completely and reduce it to zero. You find other means. I made corruption life. Yeah. But if you put incentive in place, I'm very proud of the judges of Lagos State, including magistrates. They were on foot when we got here. No vehicles, no accommodation, no incentive, no hope of retirement. How would they not be offered lift by the criminals? Yeah, you look at that. I changed the dynamics. I changed the system. It worked fine. It is tough now for a judge in Lagos State to be promoted to Court of Appeal because thinking that they will lose that incentive that I put in place for them. Change it around. Now, some are criminally minded. Yes. But lack of consumer credit is part of why we are corrupt. If you say you must pay 5 million for a car at a go, 5 million cash. Eh? It's 12 million. Eh? Yes, 12, 15 million. But in Kaduna, Chinese Tokumbo. Yes. Okay. Now, okay, how do you solve that? Why not bring assembly plants? Look at the density population of the cars on our road. We complain of go slow in Lagos, but we don't make a brake pad.
Yeah, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu video, and you see how the man, engage. The man discuss it in a way that you understand that this man knows what he's saying. I enjoy the response of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and if we do sentimental parts, because before I believe that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is old. Yes, I know that he's old, but we need somebody that have competence, articulate, that understand the problem of this country, that can turn things around. Let us be realistic to ourselves. Sentiment apart. So I'm begging you guys, let us watch Atiku Abubakar video and see the way he respond.
The first and foremost is to make sure we form a competent and credible cabinet, which will be, of course, a representation of the country as stipulated by our constitution. But then in the process of doing that, we must make sure we draw the best from every part, of the country, forming the cabinet. Of course, by the time the cabinet is formed, I already would have had, as you know, my policy document, which already is in circulation, which is my covenant with Nigerians. That document clearly identifies, 5 key sectors of our national life. One, the unity of the country is paramount. Why I say the unity of the country is paramount, we have never experienced disunity in our national life as we have today. And the reason why I identified unity is because very many parts of this country feel excluded in our national life. And that's why I said and announced that if the PDP is elected again, what we did in 1999, when we had a similar national malaise, but not as divided as we have today, we formed a government of national unity, meaning that we brought every political party that participated in the election into government. The moment we did that, we witnessed calmness in the country, we witnessed peace in the country, and therefore we were able to take off as a government without any threat to our unity or to our peace. So that's why I said unity is foremost. And then, of course, secondly, I identified security in the country, and I said without security, whether private or public sector, nothing can happen. And therefore, I propounded ways we can secure the country. And then, of course, the economy. The economy can only function when you have a united, peaceful country, and you have a secure country, and you have an inclusion, sense of inclusion, in the administration. And then, of course, when we identified the economy, we now said, of course, in the private sector will lead, as far as the growth of the economy is concerned. We will.
Excellency, just following up on that point, what sort of key outputs in the first 100 to 200 days? So if we're looking at specific outputs that would come out, I mean, you laid a very important one, which is a good team.
Okay, let me tell you, take the case of multiple exchange rates. We intend to address that, to make sure that we have, a stable exchange rate regime, which will eliminate multiple exchange rates. Of course, we will give the central bank its independence, but then we will insist on the elimination of multiple exchange rates, which has undermined, our currency, definitely. Then, of course, we believe that having achieved that, we can then move to other sectors of the economy, like considering the issue of subsidy. I have announced that we will review that policy, possibly agree, after discussion with members of the public, particularly the labor organizations and others, how we could make sure that the removal of fuel subsidy does not also bring more hardships, to the ordinary man. We did it when we were in office. I was the chairman of the fuel subsidy committee, and we developed a 4-phase program of removing fuel subsidy. You will recall then that we had discussions with labor organizations and other private sector-led organizations on what we needed to do to make sure that the removal of subsidy did not bring more hardships. That was when the labor wanted us to provide transportation, and so on and so forth. And I implemented phase 1, phase 2. But by the time we implemented phase 2, we ran into transition programs. And in fact, that policy got derailed. No other government, I think, continued with fuel subsidy removal. And that's why we will definitely review it again. We will go back to it and make sure that we no longer have fuel subsidy. But not, of course, not without discussion with all stakeholders.
Well, thank you, Excellency. We'll still come back to the fuel subsidy. The numbers we currently have reflect some economic growth in the country, but this growth hasn't been matched with, better conditions of living. If we look at the indices, both monetary poverty, multidimensional poverty, we have over 130 million people who are multidimensionally poor. So we're in a dire situation as a country. Unemployment levels are really high at unprecedented levels. What are your plans to scale youth unemployment? What are your plans to address these issues relating to youth unemployment?
These plans are both private sector and public sector, plans. As far as the private sector is concerned, we will discuss with the private sector, organized private sector, what incentives they needed to make sure that more jobs are created. For instance, I remember, was it 2011 when I was running, I proposed a tax reduction, for the private sector. I said, okay, I give you a tax reduction. How many people can you employ for me? Which I believe is a practical way of, facing this unemployment issue. And then somebody, I remember here in Lagos, somebody asked me, said, but then you are going to reduce income by cutting off taxes. I said, but you have also forgotten that if I give you tax reduction and you employ so many number of people, they will also pay tax. So I will recover my this thing on the other way. So I think these are some of the measures we will undertake with the cooperation or with the support of the private sector to address some of these issues.
Given the unemployment numbers, what sort of sectors will you be focusing on when you think around being able to address?
Agriculture is one, because that is the sector that employs more people in this country than any other sector.
As you can see, I want you guys to judge yourself. I'm saying my own opinion. I'm saying what I know, and I'm telling you that I'm voting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us forget sentimental. No, let us forget that. I'm voting Bola Ahmed Tinubu because when you sit down for like 3 hours and watch this video, you will see the difference. You will see what I'm saying. You will see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu know what he's saying and really know the problem, the source of the problem of this country. Now let's move to Peter Obi and let's see what Peter Obi said about the Nigerian problem.
The first thing without which there's no other, the other ones won't even follow, is the issue of security. We'll aggressively, from day one, start dealing with the issue of insecurity, which have said that the enemies are not more formidable. I've traveled all over Nigeria. I've been to places that people said you can't go, like I mentioned. I've been to Pew in southern Borno. I went to Katangu in southern Gombe, where they say we shouldn't go. I went to Mubi in Adamawa. People ask me, why Mubi? As governor, I buried one day 20 Anambarians who were killed in Mubi. So when I arrived at Adamawa, I said, leave Yola, I want to go to Mubi. And again, they told me the same thing. These places you're going, you're not secure, we didn't have police, we don't have anything, and everything. I said, well, let's go there. People live there. I want to places, so issue of security of life and property is our number one priority. without which there won't be any other thing. Following that is the issue of trying to bring in some intangible assets that I can call low-hanging fruits, ensuring the rule of law, law and order, and a great environment that will start making people to have confidence to start investing in this. And of course, our main mantra is to remove the country from consumption to production. As you can see in the presentation, you see that everything here revolves around lack of production and not doing the right things, being a productive country. That's basically what we'll focus aggressively from day one.
Okay, thank you, Your Excellency. So within those first 100 to 200 days, we expect to see traction in the area of security.
I can tell you that from day one, from day one. Because there's no other thing to do. The president is not even secure today. They're telling him places to go, and he say, you can see the president now being asked not to come to a state. So what else is he going to do if he cannot even move around? So from day one, even as I speak now, I'm the only candidate who have said I've interviewed the IG of police, I've interviewed all the security heads. The day I went to see the present IG of police, he told me why he was. I said, listen, I don't want to go into office and start telling people what I saw when I come in. I want to see everything from outside. So if it's not possible, let me stay where I am. So from day one.
As you can see, so it now left to you guys. I want you guys to judge. I want you guys to rethink. Because we are not supposed to make this mistake. But the problem that APC campaign team have is because they don't allow this man to talk to press so that we can know the agenda. We can know how he's capable enough. Because when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was a governor, 1999, and when we calculate 1999 till now, it's how many years? Àwọn tó ti ń bímọ that's 1999. So they don't even know much about this man. So we can now see the difference of these three people. But let me tell you something. I'm not campaigning, but I'm just telling you what I want to do. So it's now left to you to know, maybe you want to vote Peter Obi, you want to vote for Atiku, or you want to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm not, forcing anybody to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but I'm just telling you that I've changed my mind because a lot of people, and even including me, you said Tinubu is Okado, is this, is that, he cannot, respond to the answer, he cannot, we have seen that apart. But let us understand something. Watch that NESG and you will tune it up. I will say more than this. My name is Lekuchi Oyomi. We'll talk later. Bye.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.